Hello, everyone. Nettie Owens. Welcome back to What Businesses Need to Know right now. We're continuing our interview series, which has actually led to some amazing guests coming on and sharing just a wealth of information and tips and ideas and strategies beyond the basics. So thank you, Gerri, for joining us again.
It's my pleasure.
Gerri's coming back from Trade Press Services. She had an interview earlier, so if you do follow the playlist, just scroll on back because we're going to be continuing with some of the information that she talked about there, sort of level 2 of the original conversation. So definitely check it out. We'll just jump right in here. And Gerri's expertise, Trade Press Services, her company is focused on providing results for content development, marketing, media, and communication services that help companies achieve their growth goals. And how long have you been doing this, Gerri?
We've been in the business for 25 years, and we're so grateful for all of the clients who put their trust and faith in us.
Yeah, that is an amazing track record. And the fact that you're able to adjust and adapt and continue to be cutting edge in what you do is just, I'm always so impressed. It's a lot to keep up with.
Thank you. I think part of the reason for our success has to do with the topic that we're going to talk about today, which is the importance of having a vision and a mission statement. And while ours changed a little bit throughout the years, we continue to check it out with ourselves regularly to make sure we're still relevant and that it represents the direction we want to go in.
So let's just start there. I think that the words vision and mission statement get tossed around a lot to the point where a lot of businesses think, I'm doing really well with what I do. Why do I need one? I mean, it sounds like just checking a box, right? And maybe that mission statement is just that pretty poster that somebody put on the wall 25 years ago. So why should somebody create one?
I think it gives the organization direction. It helps make sure that everybody's on the same page, that they understand the entrepreneurs or the CEOs' goals, desires, wishes. It helps articulate and engage and unify stakeholders, internal and external. And it really represents the basis for making decisions that will make sure that the company is in alignment with its stated purpose.
I agree, absolutely. To me, when you have that vision, then you know your destination, and it's just a matter of lining up against it on a day-to-day or moment-to-moment basis. It makes, as you said, decision-making so much easier because you've made the decision. You're like, I'm going to the Bahamas, so if this is taking me to Tahiti, that's not the right direction, and I'm going to need to stay focused over here.
That's right. And I think when you were talking in the beginning, you said, people confuse these topics or these terms, vision and mission, and do we need both, and what are they, and what are the differences? And I think we make it really simple when we talk with clients about vision and mission statements, because a vision statement to us is a statement about what you are when you have achieved the success that you seek. So it should be clear, it should be concise, it should be future oriented and inspiring. It can be mystical, it can be, spiritual, but it really says what you are when you're successful. For example, our mission statement is that we are the marketing partner of choice for companies that want to grow and survive in any business environment or any marketplace.
Well, that's certainly relevant now, and it almost feels like you could be activated, in your mission at varying times because of how it's written. I would think that today's challenging environment as almost an opportunity to live into your mission because of everything that's going on, helping companies to survive that, you know, that changing face of business and marketing.
Right. Well, and I think the mission will be in alignment with the vision. But if you look at some examples of strong vision statements, Southwest Airlines' vision is to become the world's most loved, most flown, and most profitable airline. That's future oriented. Microsoft, at its founding, was a computer on every desk and in every home. That's the future. That shows what success looks like when they've achieved their goals. IKEA's to create a better everyday life for many people. So those are examples of vision statements. And I think that when companies can articulate something that's very short, but really defines their success, it's helpful. Oh,
So sorry. I also love in the vision statements that you shared for the companies, they weren't just future oriented. They weren't tied to a specific way of achieving that outcome. So I think that's an important aspect of it. I think when business owners are in early stages, or if they get frustrated with where they are, they might try and do something like create a vision statement that says we're $1 million company, or, you know, we sell this many things, and tie themselves to one way of achieving that vision. And I like to say that if your vision is monetarily defined, you're thinking too small. That there's so much more that you can create when you, as you said, you're futuristic and you bring in this mystical or spiritual or that drive to it. You can create something that's truly inspiring. And I mean, just hearing the examples that you shared, it's easy to see how those companies were able to rally behind that and then move forward in the same direction. So if somebody is trying to sit down and create a vision statement or a mission statement, do you have key players that you recommend be involved in that process?
Well, I think everybody should be involved in the process. So it's not only those who sit at the CEO table, but, you know, marketing, sales, customer service, supply chain, product development people, you know, give everybody an opportunity to contribute their ideas, because when you give people an opportunity to collaborate, then they're more likely to buy into the decisions that are made, especially when it comes to vision and mission statements. You know,
I think you have a lot of I think you have a lot of buy-in from various employees when you're asking, what do you think? You know, you're working, those employees might be working with clients day to day or on the front line, and they're going to be seeing different things perhaps than the administration is, and have ideas that could really be creative or nuanced, and provide a better outcome.
That's so true. I'd like to go back to the difference between a vision and mission statement before we close, because I think it's so important. And we talked about the vision being, you know, future oriented and really defining what success looks like. But the mission statement is something that says why you're in business. It's the essence of your company. It's the products and services that you provide. And, you know, it can't be something that's just put up on your website and not looked at and not followed. But a mission statement really has to define why it is that you're in business. Ours is to create results, focused communications content powered by marketing, media outreach, and support services to help companies achieve their growth goals. But there are a lot of different companies that have very strong mission statements too. For example, Google is to organize the world's information and make it universally accessible and easy to use. I mean, that's a strong mission statement. It says what they're in business to do.
I like to say that the mission really defines who and what you provide. So your who, what mission, and you added why, which is just so clarifying. Thank you so much for being on. If you'd like to reach out to Gerri, you can find her at tradepressservices.com, and she'd be happy to hear from you.
Thank you very much.